What is going on YouTube? Anthony Olan Tech here with a quick video, a bit of a different format this time because I wanted to get this video out as quickly as possible. I am a bit behind in the news. Apparently Gamescom is happening and we got a few announcements so far, ones I wanted to talk about, some exciting ones. And we're going to start right away with this announcement right here, a Saints Row reboot. Now, I am not really a big fan of Saints Row, but I did play the second, third, and fourth one, and I gotta say, it is nice to see that they are trying to do a reboot, especially after the release of Agents of Mayhem, because unless you're my brother, nobody bought Agents of Mayhem. So it's good to see they're trying again. They want to start all over from the beginning, do a reboot. And a reboot could be good or bad, depending on how they handle the reboot. We all know DMC got a reboot a while back, and it was a good game, it just didn't really meet up to expectations, and people were upset. So this could be a good thing or a bad thing for Saints Row fans. It could be a good thing or a bad thing for the franchise. But it is good to see they are trying to start all over, but still being a bit crazy and wacky. You can see in the trailer that they are a bit wacky. Not so much with the whole superpower thing, but so far they are trying to stick with their side of things on, this it's the wacky GTA, it's the sillier GTA. GTA is already a parody on life itself, and Saints Row is kind of a parody on that. So it's good to see that they're doing that for the franchise. And surprisingly, this game does have a release date for February 25th, 2022. So that's only a few months away, and it's incredible because we have seen no information, as far as I can tell, of this project at all until today. So it's really cool to see that they've been working on this and we have a release date. So February 25th, 2022. That's pretty impressive. I do want to also talk about the next thing we got here, which is a new Marvel game announced. I believe it is called Marvel Midnight Suns. And that is coming out next year as well. There isn't an exact release date for that, but it is known to be a tactical RPG game. So the one thing I found interesting about this project is, according to the description of the trailer, they did create a couple of new characters for this game, new Marvel characters for this game. And it does seem to have an emphasis on, from what I can tell, trying to stop the ultimate evil who had already defeated the Avengers. And you do have an interesting cast of characters in this game. Number one, Wolverine. I'm really excited to see Wolverine back into another main game. Wolverine is an amazing Marvel character, and I think we need to see more of Wolverine. We got a very interesting Ghost Rider. Could be the one with the car, not the motorcycle. I can't remember the name of the Ghost Rider with the car, but I know it's not Johnny Blaze. As you know, based on the style of him, I can tell it may not be Johnny Blaze, maybe another Ghost Rider. Maybe it's not Ghost Rider. Maybe it's just something completely different. But there are a few other characters in this game. It does look very interesting in terms of the story they're trying to tell. Not so much into the whole tactical RPG thing myself, but it could be something that I want to check out in the future, and that's something we got announced today. We also got a trailer for the new Outlast game, the Outlast Trials. Not so much information on that in terms of release date, other than it is releasing in 2022 as well. We could see a potential fall release date for that. It's a survival horror game. It only makes sense to release it in the fall. What I do know about this game is that it is a 4-player co-op game, so that's very interesting to see them make changes from the original game into what they're doing now. They want to change up the formula, switch up the mechanics. My understanding is that in this game, each character does have a pair of night vision goggles surgically attached to their face, which is pretty freaking terrifying. And there is, in the trailers, they do show, different enemy types you can face, very different, strange, bizarre ones. So I am excited to hopefully try this game with some friends of mine. Hopefully it does become a Game Pass release, because my multiplayer games are primarily on Xbox, and if we can get it on Game Pass, great. We'll all play it together. We'll try to Twitch stream it when it comes out. But nonetheless, I'm very excited for that game. I didn't beat the second Outlast. The first one was just so terrifying, and I still have nightmares about it. But I am excited for the next Outlast game, and hopefully it does better than the second game. Hopefully it's a much better project, much better game overall. So I am excited to see that. Now, I do have a couple of mentions as well. I know one of them, I believe, was mentioned in Gamescom, which was another trailer for Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Now, Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga has been in kind of a development limbo for some time, but we do have confirmation that it is set to release spring of next year. Now, I'm a little disappointed because I didn't want to wait that long for this game, but it does seem like they are trying their best to make it as inclusive as possible with all the movies, the plots, the locations, and the voice acting. The trailer does show more of the voice acting, and I don't know if they're taking the lines straight from the movies or if they actually hired these actors to come back. If they did, that would mean that Liam Neeson was brought back to do his voice for Qui-Gon Jinn. And it was pretty cool to see some stuff in this trailer, some new stuff added. They showed more detail about what you can do. You can play all the movies. You can explore the galaxy. I'm excited for Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. I cannot wait for spring of next year. And the final honorable mention I want to bring up is something that got announced a few days ago. I don't think there's any information in terms of gameplay or trailers out yet. But WWE is coming back with their next 2K game. I believe it's 2K22 that's releasing next. And it's great that they were able to take that break and not do a yearly release and say, look, we need some more time. We need to work on this some more. We need to be able to provide the experience that we want the player to have. And I appreciate when companies take their time and take a break. When they know that something needs to be fixed, I appreciate it when they take the time to fix it. So we have a lot of great stuff coming up for these consoles. Also, of course, more Nintendo Switch games are coming out this year or next year. But that's a topic for another video. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just a quick one I wanted to get out of here and let you guys know about the stuff. But I am excited for what we got coming out. I cannot wait. I will see you guys on the next video. Later.